and welcome to yet another exciting episode of The Sauce with me, your host, Ruth. Let us get into it. Today on Gossip and Scandals, we have the video of the two girls that has gone viral on social media, guys. Two girls, they were pleasuring each other, and apparently there was a guy capturing them while they were doing it. Enough of the talking, here's the action. Beans. So you guys thought I was going to give you the video. You need connections. But anyway, after making it clear that Nidibe V joined, I can't help you, we're in the same WhatsApp group, guys are all behind. I can just describe it to you according to rumors that are reaching me. You know how Mulombo travels, guys. So these two are in this room, and then they're pleasuring themselves girl to girl, not man to woman, girl to girl. This is a Godfrida case. A Godfrida case, guys. Girl to girl, they were pleasuring each other, licking each other like lollipops, But anyway, all I can tell you guys is that if you took that video, Zikta is looking for you. If you were in the video, Godfrida is on your case. And if you are sharing that video, Zikta and Godfrida are on your case. So choose your struggle, pick your strength and choose your struggle. That's all I can tell you guys. But think about it. The guy who took that video, it was a guy. I heard so, guys. This is just rumors. It was a guy. Yes, it was a guy. And he never engaged. He didn't do nothing. He was just taking the video. He was never enticed. Was it bad marketing? Or... Quick question, guys. For those who go to church, is there an update in the Bible or something? Or it's kind of Genesis to Revelation, because I don't know. You might be wondering, why is she asking about the Bible? Since when? Yeah, there's even source in the Bible. Check out this video.
Here's information. Michael Chirusha was delayed to become president. God took him a longer period of time. Mpaka mwinelesa mtowosola munasha. Ela sampela kwa for 3 years ukuteka. God to take it for 10 years katwishi vingali salufyanya. So kuli mwe bambita mwakengile mu State House because you are still too much of yourselves until you break down. Until you become so soft. Until you begin to see that there is only one of us. Until you have the vocabulary of love. Until you begin to condemn violence every time you open your mouth. As long as God sees this one is dangerous. Chawama twachita riga my elections. Ukuchira bambi bakateke. Quote me.
And I quote, they shall rig. They shall rig. Don't say I didn't tell you. Come August, you will remember this episode. You shall remember this episode, guys. And I'm thinking, what verse was the father reading? Afikisa ku point here rigging. I'm verse blank, guys. Is it because girl hasn't been to church in a while? I know I haven't been to church in a while, but I don't know how they got there. Transportation, saying our father, siniziba. But see Bible. A round of applause for Wakalulushi. Wakalulushi is Lusaka. We are your dust. Step on us, Wakalulushi. You have beaten us. Who are we? What is Lusaka? Kalulushi is the next capital city of Zambia. Whether it's a district or it's a what, you are becoming the capital city. In fact, Zambia will be named Kalulushi after this. You guys are wondering why is Kalulushi getting all this prominence, right? It's because of Aaron. So this 19-year-old boy impersonated the Inspector General, Kanganja Kakuma. Who does that? Who has the effort, the guts to do what Aaron did? So apparently this boy has been using different SIM cards to impersonate the Inspector General, open a page and use WhatsApp platforms and everything else to get money from organizations and people. This boy has done it for about 8 months because he started doing this in March last year and he was caught this year in January. Yeah, long time, right? Yeah, it's a long time, but he only made 43,000 kwacha. Sad. With that time and those brains, you would have built your mama a house, but sad, bakukata, bakuteya muntu wanga. Too bad. But again, the police, why did it take you so long? Why did it take you so long to catch a 19-year-old boy who was just using SIM cards to impersonate the Inspector General? But futhi, naye mwe bantu bane mosenzing andama na organization. Mosenzing andama za chani. Mozofuna washite chani ma Inspector General. Today on News Parodies, Charles Sipanje, Joe Kapembwa, Study Mwale, Mulalelo Kakulubelwa, Dr. Auxilia Ponga, Bishop Edward Chomba. Wait, what? Naba Chomba Mwanse. After all that singing.
Somone fiolungwa chita, somone fiochagwa chita, somone fiolungwa chita, somone fio PF chita. I thank you.
Alakwena, Ichaloli donkey, guys. After all that singing, then somebody just fires you. I bet he didn't see it coming. Anyway, that's how it is. Porokoso District Education Board Secretary Joseph Kamalondo committed suicide after discovering that he tested positive for coronavirus. Guys, coronavirus is just a flu that went to private school. It is just a flu, an advanced flu, you know? Like you went to school, then wajonaenda ku school mangama swimming lessons. That's coronavirus, guys. It is treatable. You can take care of yourself without killing yourself. But coming to think of it, Debs, if you really wanted to kill yourself, why did you just let the virus do its job? I mean, we've heard of people who have died from it. We've heard of people who have survived. Did you have to take its shine? You would have just let it shine. It's shining already. So why did you have to steal the shine? I mean, it was no reason for you to do that. If you really wanted to do that, just waited for corona to just take you, then we add it to the number that's growing. Chapwa, not what you did. By the way, you have a family, you have a job, you have the money. Why are you killing yourself? There is no reason to kill yourself. Civis ekesa, guys. In fact, vizimi and vidimi. On a serious note, guys, there is no need for you to take your life. No reason. There's so much to live for. No matter what you go through, there is no reason for you to take your life. It might be pressure from friends, pressure from a boyfriend, family, and everything else. We've heard about these suicide issues. We've heard about students dying because they have failed their exams. There is more to life. There is more to life, guys. Suicide is just not the answer. It's just not the answer, guys. So keep safe and just don't think about it. There is more to life. So, while Wakalulushi are busy robbing people through the Investigator General, Vandola, they are busy inserting things in 17-year-olds' vaginas. I mean, why Bakopala? Did you have to go that raw? And for what? Because you're suspecting that she's sleeping with your husband? I mean, get that word, suspecting. There is no proof. Even with proof, that's just not what you should do to a 17-year-old girl or anybody. It's just not right. I mean, sex is concession. Even if they were having it, it's not like she was doing it alone. What are you going to do to your husband? And then what next? It's not like she called your husband. Even if she called him, he had the right to say no. So what was the whole essence of doing that to a 17-year-old girl? But anyway, the law took its course. Wangena mujele, for no particular reason, you would have been home, mutondo la chihuahua, mushtavinango, gossiping and everything else, or even watching The Source, but you are in jail and you are not even going to watch this. Shame. Today on Memes and Trends, we're still talking about the Silhouette Challenge, guys. Last week, we showed you what the Silhouette Challenge is all about. And I warned, guys, Nina Kambaini, do not do it if you're in Zambia, because Madam Godfrida is watching. We do not allow such things. We're a Christian nation. Hallelujah. Amen. But anyway, there's some memes and there's some videos that have come out of the challenge. And I think it's our time, Zambia. We can shine. Here's some of the videos.
Put your head on my shoulder, on my shoulder.
Lord of Jesus, Lord of Jesus.
So you see, we don't have to undress. All we have to do is like make such challenges and then hashtag slow it challenge, and then we're on the map, guys. To watch Tikana Ifwe. Madam Godfrey will just be like, oh, my children are there, my children are there. No one's gonna go anywhere, guys. No one's gonna be arrested, no one's gonna be fined for doing explicit stuff, cause it's a tu izambo pera bemu, hey, just stay the way pera jeta tamba. Just like that. So today on the Lifestyle Edition, we have none other than Seraph, the award-winning poet, on the theme. Guys, Baba Poet in Bobuta. I just know that he's a poet and he knows how to woo a girl with just the words, without the money, them they just speak. Let me just introduce yourself, give it to them.
Alright, so my name is Seraph, a poet and slash philosopher. Yeah, and I think those two terms are self-explanatory. Yeah.
Okay, so can you just just in case what award did you get?
Okay, so the award that I got was in line with the theme cybersecurity. We're doing a workshop with bloggers of Zambia and people's accountability for good governance. So they had two different themes for the slum after the workshop was done. And these two themes were one on accountability and one on cybersecurity. So the trophy that I won was one on cybersecurity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When you say you are a philosopher, what do you really believe in?
Well, I think knowledge is, a process to gain. So when I say I'm a philosopher, I like to ask questions to help me understand things correctly. But most people, the idea that they have of a philosopher is someone who asks very unnecessary questions. But I think I ask some of the most important questions, and my poetry is somewhat with that philosophical vibe to it, you know what I mean?
Okay, so if you say people say philosophers ask unnecessary questions,
Yeah.
ask me one question, let me determine if it's unnecessary or not.
Okay, no, I didn't mean as in them. The philosophers are the ones that ask the unnecessary questions.
It's the people,
that
yeah,
think
like-
philosophers ask unnecessary
Okay,
questions.
so I'm people, so I want to hear a question and then I want to know if it's necessary.
So some people say philosophers ask funny questions like, how can I know that I'm really alive?
You're breathing, duh.
Yeah, like, what if I'm in some kind of like assimilation or something? Or I'm not really alive, but it's just that someone is playing with my mind and they've made me believe that I'm alive or I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seriously just want to think the philosophers ask unnecessary questions. I mean, you are breathing.
Yeah.
Where should you? I mean, it doesn't add up.
Those, you can't. What if somebody asked you to prove that you are really here? And you're having an interview with me. How can you prove that you're having an interview?
Hello. Hello.
Isn't there any other?
You're not sleeping.
Isn't there another proof that goes beyond your being here? Maybe it would. For some people, it wouldn't be enough to just say I was there. So how can you prove that? At some point, you had an interview with Seraph on a particular day.
My head just hurt, guys. I really need to understand philosophy and everything else. My head just hurt. Like somebody's asking me to prove that I'm here. I mean, you guys can see me, right? And then he's asking me if I'm here. Like I'm
There was one philosopher by the name of René Descartes. He was like, for me to know that I'm alive and I'm living, it's because I'm thinking. So it was like, I think, therefore, I'm alive. But if I wasn't able to think or anything, then I couldn't prove that I was really existing. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is kind of, but it's making my head hurt. I don't know about the other, but it's making
Well,
my head hurt.
that's the whole nature of philosophy. At least you need to have a head that, I'm planning to actually go board, because I think the hair will go with all the brain food that I'm putting into it.
You want to cut your hair because you want to think more?
Yeah, there's this idea that when you're bored-headed, you think a lot.
I have seen a lot of people who are bored-headed and
they're still young.
I didn't say it. He said it. He said it, guys. I'm innocent.
It was a leading question. I saw where it was going.
I did not say it though. He
Yeah.
said it. For all the people who are bored and what he said, I didn't say it. I did not say it. So Sarah,
Yeah.
between the two of us, your prize money.
No. That money is out of discussion. I cannot discuss.
What
the money
if
that
I'm
I want.
going to discuss it? Because I know you're taking me out for lunch, so that's don't even say anything.
Well-
that is also Sarah. Like, can you kindly,
Yeah.
as we're about to close, kindly give us a detailed piece of how you would woo a girl?
Of how I would woo a girl.
Yes, using the poetry.
Like you want me to recite a poem?
Yeah, if that's what it means, yeah, do it.
Hey, okay. But like I struggle with wooing women.
A poet who struggles. Don't you guys just lie like your kept body like the shiny, your shine, your aura is what. Don't you guys just lie? I mean, you guys just wake up and say whatever.
Okay, we have our way with words, but it's not all the time that you find it is. When it comes to issues with love, it's pretty hard.
But listen.
Whether you're a poet or not.
But listen,
Yeah.
they say men fall in love with what they see and women fall in love with what they hear. So if you're good with words, then you should be able to
Me,
get
I've been hitting the wall. So my words haven't been working.
And then they got you a trophy though.
Cause I don't know. Maybe if I talk other things aside from romance, I get trophies. But if I talk about romance, well, it's a whole
You
different
get
story.
brother zoned.
I get brother. Story of my life. Yeah.
So you can't even do like a short piece. Okay, let's see if it won't work on me.
I can.
Let me try. I hope it might work.
Okay. Can I paint you a picture with satisfactory gain? Write you a life in veneration, stitch your smile to the vesture of tranquility, and inscribe your beauty onto the walls of my brain? Can I take you out into a life full of stars where we'll be there thinking about nice houses and cars? Because you and I feel something that nobody has ever seen before. So together, let's build something more. Yeah.
Guys, I don't want to say if it worked.
Don't lie
or
to
not.
me. It didn't work. Just tell me, that's just yeah.
I'll say this off camera. Guys. I might just chase away potential.
Yeah,
But anyway, from what I said, you can get the comment from what I just said. But anyway, Sarah, we can see each other after this.
Yeah, definitely we should.
Yeah, we can see. we can
Dry
yeah.
ground is not good ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
True,
we need
true.
fertile soils. And can I just throw in that I have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
So I have a YouTube channel which I'm running. It's called Seraph the Philosophy, guys. You guys can actually go there and subscribe, because every YouTuber, what they ask for is subscriptions.
Okay, so if you guys want to know more about Seraph, want to hear more about his pieces, and if you want to be blown away the way I was blown away, oh my gosh, I just spilled the secret. So if you want to be blown away the way I was blown away, follow him on YouTube. He'll give you his handle. Are you on Instagram, right?
Yes, I'm on Instagram.
So you can just like give them the handles and everything else. How can they find you? Even you guys who do not have game, munga kopeleka kuri wa mene guys,
Yeah,
mukatambako
yeah,
tambako,
Mass
you
Love
know?
Game.
So how can they find you?
So my Instagram is Seraph Richie. My Facebook is just Seraph, and then my YouTube is also Seraph the Philosophy guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ladies, if you have no one to tell you sweet words on Valentine's, please sign in on Facebook and then find him there on YouTube, follow him on Instagram and everything else. You may just get them for free. I know Skuzangala chocolates and flowers, but at least you're gonna love what you're going to hear.
The words I know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was all for the lifestyle segment. See you all guys next time. Ciao.